I mean, I think especially just getting out with the guys again. I think this was the first time I've been out for so long. So just getting out there, still kind of getting the rust a little off, just getting used to the hand. It's just some touch stuff, but that will come. That's just time. So, but just getting out there, doing a little stuff again, trying to help the team was great. I mean, throughout this process, they've been really supportive. And I think that's been kind of something really special to me, just kind of to come back and then support them a little bit more. So it was really fun.
This won't be the last time that you see aggressive blitzing like they did on Shea tonight. What'd you make of the way that he just got off of it and you guys were able to kind of be 4-on-3 on the backside?
Really good. I mean, I think he didn't force anything. I mean, he got off it early, but then also knew when to attack. And I think just knowing how much teams blitz him, I mean, I'll be a lot better than that. I think there was a lot of times where I just kind of fumbled it, just kind of getting used to stuff. But to me, is when they blitz, normally people aren't going to blitz that much longer. So he did a great job.
Zay, I know you've missed time, but it felt like chemistry-wise, you didn't miss any time. I mean, I saw the celebration Dub did on the first three. You guys are like doing a dual celebration. Just could you detail how you built that chemistry behind the scenes, even off the court?
I mean, I've been around. It's not like I just vanished somewhere, so I was always around the team. The team does a great job of sticking together, so I think just coming out there, just playing with the guys, gave me a little bit more motivation just to kind of go out there and play with them again, and it felt great. I think there's a lot of stuff we can actually still work on, kind of chemistry-wise and finding the right details, but I think for a first game, coming back, it was good.
You know, aside from the blitzing, the few clean pick and rolls you had with Shea, just now that you've had time with him in this setting, what's the differences between screening for him and screening for a guy like Brunson?
I mean, different players. I feel like I think with every player, they kind of have different tendencies. Jalen was kind of probably more slower pace, so it's kind of figuring out how to screen for him. I mean, sometimes Shea doesn't even need a screen, so it's kind of figuring out how to set him, and I think, again, that will come with time. I mean, it was the first game. We're going to keep talking. It's going to keep getting better and better, but I think for a first game, it was solid.
Shea gave you a lot of credit for being able to deter the Blazers from the rim tonight. What did you see from your teammates to help deter from the Blazers from the rim?
I think they make it really easy because how they rotate. I think that's something we do a really good job in, is like, I know if I go for a block, they're rotating into my man. They're doing a good job, even if they swing it out to rotate. So I think just I feel like anyone's on the court, no one's a minus defensively. I think that's something scary. And I feel like that makes my life easier, where I feel more comfortable going to block shots because I know they got my back and I know everyone's on a string defensively.
We often talk about rhythm, building rhythm on the offensive end. Is there a certain type of rhythm that you have to build on the defensive end?
Sometimes, but not really. I mean, defense is kind of, through these 4 months, the only thing I could do is play defense and slide and do all that stuff. So I knew that was going to be fine. Probably just like the touch stuff. I mean, I haven't used my hand for 4 weeks, so I think that will come after a couple games, just making my floaters and getting stuff like that. But I mean, defensively, that's mostly just effort and being aware of your surroundings.
The closer it got to you coming back, and obviously you guys knew a lot more than we knew about you coming back. I mean, just the anticipation, seeing Dub and seeing Shea and those guys just getting out rebounded and being physical with those bigger guys. Were you just biting at the bit to come back?
I mean, I always wanted to come back. I mean, I think they did a great job, though. I mean, I feel like them playing small, and they were fighting. I think they did a great job I think the tallest guy was 6'6", and for how they rebounded, they did a great job. So I feel like they did a great job when I was gone. But yeah, I always wanted to make sure I can get back as fast as possible. The PTs here and everyone, Donnie, Taylor, AP did a great job of helping me get back, and then from the basketball side, Connor and Daniel did a great job of just keeping me in shape. I call Daniel 4 miles now because he made me run 4 miles in like 35 minutes. So he kept me in good shape. So that was a lot of nonstop running. So I felt fine today.
Do you think that the schedule layout of having these 4 off days after your debut can kind of help things even further gel before this West Coast swing?
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, I feel like I can get one little off day, but then I can get back in the rhythm more. I mean, I have 2 days to kind of really work on my stuff, work on my hand, my wrist to get that touch back. So I think something really good, can connect with the guys a lot more. So I think it couldn't be more perfect.
Between your return tonight and then Chet's injury a couple weeks ago, Dub was the one filling in at center. I just wanted to get your impressions and evaluation as a center, looking at how he played.
I mean, he did great. I mean, I feel like the way he played, the way he fought, you really got to give him a lot of credit. I feel like him coming in, a lot of players would approach it with the wrong attitude. He came in, played as hard as he could, played really well at the center, and I feel like just his approach to it was kind of something you got to give him a lot of credit to, because I feel like a lot of people in his position, how good of a player he is, they would have been like, no, I'm not doing it. Have someone else do it. But for him to come in, do the little stuff, and you just got to give him a lot of credit, and that just makes him also a special player to do that, and not a lot of people would do that.
And then what was sort of your reaction to the reception you got tonight when you first checked in?
It was amazing. I mean, I feel like just how loud the crowd was, very welcoming. I mean, I feel like just going out there now, every game, just makes it so much easier to play my heart out, and you're just kind of playing more for the front of your jersey. I mean, I feel like every game I go into, I'm not playing. You play to a certain extent for the back of your jersey, but it's really about what's on the front. And so I think that's kind of what makes our team special too, is that we're all playing for what's on the front of the jersey, and that means a lot.
Zay, obviously, there was a touch pass that you tried to make to Oos. I don't know if he was ready for it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know you're a great passer, but like that level of flash, like, is there an internal battle with you on when to suppress that, when to put that money on the pass?
I mean, it's a mixture of stuff. I mean, I feel like it's first of all just again getting the touch back, getting the feel for the game back, and then also playing with new players. I mean, I'm very pass first oriented, so I try to get people involved. I try to get people easier shots, and I think that was more on me. I should have went and scored, but I saw him open and just wanted to pass him